Breathe in. Raise your hand if you have a question. Breathe out.
This is the moment where the tables will turn, when the lies, the myths, and the fables will burn, and that which is pure will then shine through. So it's time to leave the negative thoughts behind you. Inhale and breathe the good air in. Exhale, release impurities within. If you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. Let's see what this new day brings.
I usually I be real nervous, like my heart pound a lot, like during tests. So we got like 2 more weeks of testing, and yoga will take the stress away.
All right, so we're gonna all do it at the same time, and we're gonna take 5 breaths.
The rhythmic breathing really helps me. Like when you inhale for 4 counts and then exhale for 8, the breathing just feels really calm. So that gets me more mellow.
I'm a 12th grader, so I gotta do all my work, and I'm really stressed out because I have to graduate in a couple of weeks and I have to have everything done. You practice breathing in and out deeply, and you just clear your mind and just focus on yourself. Let all your bad thoughts pass through you. I just don't get as mad as much as I used to. I think more clearly before I act.
And bring our focus to the breath.
I remember being chased by crackheads and stuff to the store when I was little, and just getting beat up, getting in a lot of fights. Like I was getting fights since like kindergarten. I always liked school and stuff, but then at the same time, I like doing bad stuff too, I guess, or whatever.
They come from this population from dysfunctional families, mental and physical abuse, that type of thing.
When I was 13, 14, that's when I started drinking heavily, because that's when I started trying to, kick it with crowds or cliques and gangs and stuff like that. I never did good in school, and I dropped out the first time when I was in the 8th grade. I just wanted to do bad things. I was just mad at the world, I guess.
With yoga, just trying to teach them that they're not captive to that, that each day is a new day, and not to let the things that have held them down for so long, just let that weight go, let it go, and just to fly forward.
This is non-trivial work, and so it's hard work, it's challenging work for a whole variety of reasons, and so we have to prepare ourselves to be able to do that and not only survive, but to thrive. And so that's a whole process that we've been developing systematically. The other piece is that what is the objective here? There's apparently 15 million or more people doing yoga, and yet all of your certified yoga teachers, how much diversity do you see in your classes? Hardly any, right? Part of the mission is to really change the face of yoga. If it is a universal practice that means so much to you, then why aren't we seeing everyone that won't go on the cover of Vogue or Yoga Journal? That's one piece. The other piece is changing the zip code of yoga. Instead of Piedmont, instead of Palo Alto, instead of Manhattan and Martha's Vineyard, can you go out into the Iron Triangle of Richmond? Can you go out into the killer corridors of Oakland and make a difference? And that's really the challenge that's before us.
A lot of the youth in Juvenile Hall have extra sensory perception of what's going on outside of them because they've grown up in environments where they need that to survive. But they haven't sat quietly and looked what's going on inside of them. And so to remind them that that's the skill that they're working on and that can be a life or death skill for them.
It helps me pay attention better in class sometimes when I go back and I'm just focused. I'm trying to take my GED from me. I'm in the GED class, so if I could focus better and learn to control my thoughts and my mind and my breathing, then I could probably memorize and study better.
It's when we go inside and take that moment and find that place that we find our most generous, loving hearts. And that's where empathy comes from. All our hearts sound the same, whatever our religion, whatever our sexual orientation, whatever our accent, whatever our skin shade, our hearts sound the same. We are one family.
Have your head resting on the floor and take a big breath in.
The silence part, I like that part. Like when everybody goes into crocodile position, that's the part I like in yoga. It makes me
think what I did wrong, and then now I don't get in that much trouble anymore.
What I'm trying to get to is to get them to a place where they start to recognize when they start to feel certain emotions like anger or fear or stress, so that instead of always reacting to that emotion, they can start to understand it and then act rather than always reacting. If you can achieve that, I feel that in the future it can really help them to make better decisions.
Good. Shake it out.
I'm more confident for some reason. I don't know why. I'm a little more confident. I've been able to like express how I'm feeling a little more. Like I'm putting more emotions in my poetry that I write. Yoga is just a great way to express anything.
Grass was greener years ago. I swear it used to grow here, but no more here. Tell me why on this hill all the birds they used to come to fly here come to die here. And tell me why I need to know. Sometimes I wish I didn't have to know. Always shown me. Hey world, what you say? Should've stuck around for another day or two. Don't give up on me, I won't give up on you. Just believe in me like I